All right, you guys start the show. I gotta relax for a second.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cum Town, the world's #1 big dickhead podcast, with over 69 million downloads an episode. With me today, as always, are my two inferior co-hosts.
Thank you.
Adam Friedland, the
Great
worst
to be
one.
Here. Great to be here.
Nick Mullen, pretty good,
on his phone,
but is gay. And our special guest tonight. Late night at the studio. It's very late at night. We just had sex with lots of women and did drugs. And with us tonight is the international superstar Zach Amico. Everyone,
thank you for having me, John.
Oh, buddy, so
great
nice
to have you, Zach.
So nice to have you here.
Zach, you're. I love the Amico aesthetic. It's very like a bully on Boy Meets World.
Yeah,
thank you. I have a certain white trash joie de vivre.
Yeah. Oh yes, you do, my friend. And we're just out here. Nick just made a smoothie that was 4 cups of whole milk and 3 scoops of protein powder. So he's just...
I put vitamins in there, too. Unless anyone thinks I'm insane.
Yeah, Nick
Ernest,
crushed
get the
up...
fuck off me, dude. This fucking bitch-ass cat is on
Nick's
my dick.
Nick's been crushing up Flintstones kids and doing rails.
Ernest,
no. I take Orange Triad.
What's that?
Daily multi.
Oh, do you?
I throw about 6 Orange Triad pills into the Vitamix.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3 scoops away. And then just as much milk as it takes before...
Until it has the consistency of cum.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Double rich chocolate cum.
Ooh, my favorite type.
Just like the kind from Home Alone.
Oh yeah.
Did
they have
the
cum
version
in
of Home Alone? Yeah, they make Kevin drink the chocolate cum.
Oh right.
The robbers, they catch him.
The bad guys.
It's just their cum with a little Nesquik in it.
They hold him down and they.
I have a secret spy ring that spells out "buy more cum."
Yeah. Yeah. This Tiger recorder, they record the sounds of Kevin being penetrated on his dumb yak back that he uses to trick adults.
I don't know if it's dumb. I think it's kind of cool.
Adam's a very Home Alone style guy. I was looking at reviews
of the Plaza Hotel on
Facebook,
and
one of the reviews for the Plaza Hotel was like, our son is autistic. He's 23 years old, and the one thing he always wanted was to go to the Plaza Hotel, like in Home Alone. And they, like, recreated the movie for this, like, autistic man.
Aww.
And, like, yeah, it was very nice of them to do that. But it feels like they were probably thinking this was going to get some kind of publicity.
Right.
Like a Bat Boy situation.
Yeah, and it just ended up being they wasted a bunch of money for, like, a Facebook review from some dad from Jersey for letting their, like...
This autistic man killed 2 actors who were hired to play robbers.
Yeah.
He set traps and murdered them.
He beat them to death with rolling pins draped over the stairwell.
Yeah. A can of paint on a string.
Your Honor, my client did say, keep the change, you filthy animal.
Yeah. He hooked them up to a power outlet, but he never saw their skeleton, and he didn't think it was working, so he kept attaching electrodes to them because it just started smelling like bacon while the guy laid there.
Oh, fuck, dude.
What an incredible film, both of those. Not the franchise. When they got rid of Macaulay, I think it went downhill.
Yeah, were there 5 of those?
Yeah, they got that kid.
That kid was in a lot of stuff.
That other kid, whoever the fuck that kid is.
He had those bangs.
The
this
Bangs
is
Adam's
boys.
early life, and he's trying to run from the fact that he was in Home Alone 4.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
I would have loved to be a child actor.
Home Alone, Lost in Tel Aviv.
Yeah, I was in the...
Lost in the bank. Yeah, I guess he stays in the bank after hours.
He's just happy as shit.
Yeah.
The whole time's him smiling, counting money.
Yay! Yay! All the legal forms. Yay!
I love paperwork. Anyway, so, I mean, I just think the concept of a child exacting intense amounts of torture and pain on adults with cartoonish results. I mean, like, they'd get electrocuted and then just have, like, soot on their face. Like, that was the only consequence. It really inspired me as a child to beat the shit out of my dad constantly, like Bam Margera.
Did you ever?
We're gonna fucking take a shit in April's mouth.
I'm gonna shit in April's pussy.
April's trying to fucking wipe her pussy from the bathroom, and I'll put a turd on a spring that's gonna go up into her pussy while she's trying to wipe it.
Yeah, April's got an ovarian cyst. I'm gonna make fun of her for it. We're gonna go to the doctor.
Yeah, we're not allowed to mention my uncle anymore because he groped 12-year-olds.
Yeah. R.I.P. Don
Vito.
Vito. The cross-eyed Don.
No one explained to me that
He was too fat to walk.
Too fat to live, dude.
He was a golf cart guy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Not too fat to rape, though.
Did he rape or did he grope?
He groped, which is a form of rape.
You're right.
Forms of rape. Rape outright. Date rape. Grope.
Mm-hmm.
Anything Adam does.
Yeah.
Any
That's true.
interaction
That checks
Adam
out.
or his grandfather has with...
Yeah, it's funny. If you looked at us right now, you'd probably think Adam wasn't the rapist, but he is.
They sneak up on you. That's why they're rapists.
They come on in all shapes and sizes. They come on all.
Whoa, dude, that's crass, man.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Also, questioning a woman is rape too. So.
Yep.
That's why I would never dare.
Leave.
Mansplaining, manspreading.
Adam's constantly mansplaining.
Yeah. I mean, that's my. I'm man tidbitting.
Yeah.
Your man dick sucking. You're sucking off other men.
Sweet. God damn it, I wish I didn't drink all that protein.
Nah, dude, you're fine.
Nah, now my mustache is turning hard.
Oh, nice.
The protein will make your mustache solidify.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. That's one of the main reasons to drink that shit.
A stiff mustache?
Yeah, it gives you a nice hard, Tom Selleck-y,
bristly
thick,
mustache?
Yeah, mustache.
Oh, you could paint the side of a fence with that mustache right now, my friend.
Uh-huh.
Call
It's
my
the
boy.
only way to get gum out.
Yeah. And you say cum?
Gum.
Oh, I thought you said cum.
Yeah.
Which is another way
they
that
rhyme.
you could do.
Does anyone notice that?
No.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's
It
a good
rhymes
bit.
and it's both of those things are things Adam chews on.
You mean gum sucks?
Chew on
Juicy
cum.
fruit.
You do.
How do you chew
No,
on a
juicy
viscous...
fruit's good.
Fuck that shit, dude.
You don't like juicy fruit?
Fuck juicy fruit.
Candy.
Fuck that
Yes.
stupid zebra.
The zebra gum's fun, dude. I'm with you. Once the flavor goes, the
Which is
experience
immediately,
over.
like 20 seconds.
Look,
Yeah.
but it's a fun
That's why
20
it sucks.
seconds. It's a fun 20 seconds.
Now's a perfect opportunity
You know,
to mention
do
our
Whip
new
It suck?
sponsor.
You know what
Whip
also
It?
sucks? Big Red.
Whoa,
You know-
now you're being fucking crazy.
You know
dude.
the
Red
only,
sucks.
the official.
Cinnamon gum's good.
Nah, that shit's
Cinnamon
dumb.
gum's garbage.
That's
Fix it.
What the fuck? What do you do? Evergreen and shit?
No, Big League Chew.
Yeah, Big League Chew's where it's at.
Big League Chew's fine. but
Grape,
that shit tastes
grape Big League Chew.
Like, you're gonna say grape Big League Chew. You're gonna talk about flavor going away.
Yeah, dude.
That has horrible flavor.
Sour apple.
Now you're trolling
what's the
me.
tape gum?
You can't say
Fruit,
juicy
bubble
fruit.
tape. Yeah.
Yeah. Was
You
that
can't say
bubble
juicy
tape, yeah.
fruit and fucking Big Red are bad and then come with these fucking gimmicky ass gums.
Bubble tape, sour apple.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
a
the
good
best
gum.
gum.
Actually, contractors use bubble tape on the job site, so it's got a multi-purpose. You can
What do they use it for?
for measurements.
Oh, okay.
nice, man.
Yeah.
That's what they pay the Mexican day laborers.
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Yeah.
They love candy.
Damn, Zach, you bailed
Hey,
him out.
this
That's why he's
this
here.
candy
Fuck, Zach
doesn't.
is so good he doesn't even let
This candy doesn't taste like shit.
Thank you,
Why doesn't the
Kimosabe.
candy
You would
taste
think
bad?
I'd pick up the slack on a podcast for a living.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You're used to making someone funny.
Oh yeah, for
Who's
those
barely
of you,
trying.
For those of you that don't know, Zach is on a really good podcast called The Real Ass Dude Podcast with Luis J. Gomez, the fake Puerto Rican rattlesnake.
No, I let him have that shit. Dude.
Okay,
I
I mean,
I
never mind.
gave up on. I
Next moved
Salvation Armied that one over to Lewis.
No, I'm
like
it
most
now.
of his clothes.
I'm also it.
Ooh,
Nice.
Burn, dude.
Owned.
Burn.
Nice secondhand fidget spinner, Lewis.
Yeah,
Nice
got him.
secondhand cowboy hat.
Woo!
Nice secondhand
Keep
son.
going.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude. Bring his son into this?
Well, he brings it into
That's
it.
fucked up, man.
I don't
He's
know.
a child.
Yeah, why would you bring up his son?
A little kid,
He
man.
brought-
A defenseless
No
little
one
kid.
does that.
Fucked
That's
up.
the one thing you don't do with Lewis.
You know we have there's a line on this show.
All right, well,
We can talk about the factual things you do, like rape, but we do not bring up a child.
You know it's a great movie? Cool Runnings.
Oh, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What made you think of that?
I don't know. The part where he goes, I am going to draw a line on your head so you look like a butt.
Yeah, that is great.
Yeah.
There's some good, like, simple ass burns on Cool Runnings.
Uh-huh.
Ah, man. Good movie.
Great
Huh,
movie.
guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach's over here drinking a fucking 40. It makes me feel like I'm like a bitch, dude. I should be getting drunk.
You don't drink, though. You're not really a
I
drinker.
stopped drinking to cut the weight.
Yeah, it's not working.
Hey, come on, dude. I look good.
Start drinking again.
You think that'll help?
Cut the food.
Well, drink
Cut
and
out
then
all
lift.
the... Yeah.
Huh?
Drink and then work out.
Drink and lift?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, pull an Uncle Ernie.
Hell yeah, dude.
Just beer with an egg in it.
Dude, I'm getting so fat.
Ooh.
I'm 180 pounds now.
You
Yeah,
are?
you're fat.
I weighed myself yesterday.
Damn.
I'm
God damn.
I'm 251. I was 270 something on 420.
Mhm.
If I dip under 250, dude, I'm gonna be a cute little bitch. If I can get to 225, that's what I'm looking at, dude.
225.
225, dude.
That's pretty sick.
In the
I'm trying to hit
225.
200 pounds. I only got 20 more pounds to go.
I would. Oh my god! If you hit 200, I'm gonna try and get under. I'm gonna try. I will
That'd
do
be
everything in my
hilarious. Despite
power
him?
to be less fat than you.
I probably would just look exactly the same. You gain mass, which is dependent on the location of the moon.
Ah,
That's why I weigh more.
Really?
Yeah,
The
it's-
tides.
Yeah, it's because of the waning.
It's
The
connected
waning
to the
gibbon
menstrual
or something.
cycle.
I don't know.
Uh,
Has nothing to do with me.
I
You know?
didn't get. Oh,
It's Neil Armstrong's fault.
Ah, I see. So wait, I've been fat my whole life though. What about that?
Yeah, well, you're just a piece of shit.
Oh man.
Me, it's astronaut stuff.
Okay.
You wouldn't understand.
Fellow lifelong fat boy Zach.
Yes.
Were you as like a toddler? Were you? When did you get fat for the first?
I've
was
always,
always-
been fat, yeah.
For me, it was they.
Yeah, I
It was
got fat
cupcakes in second
after
grade.
5th grade. It's weird because you think of yourself as a fat person for the rest of your life if you're fat in like 6th grade.
Yeah, when
That's
you first
it.
start
You're
getting
done.
hard.
Mhm.
You're never going to have a normal personality.
No.
You're like, fuck.
You're gonna
forever.
try too hard.
The amount of skinny girls that have hit on me, and then I see the stretch marks in the arm, and I'm like, oh, you used to be massive.
Of course.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Because you
yes.
can take the fat out of the body,
maybe
but
they
it's
used to be
always in the
jacked.
brain.
It's always in the brain.
They were probably just jacked.
Oh yeah, they were like China. They were huge.
Yeah, they were probably just competitive bodybuilders. Like my wife, Julia, my beautiful Russian
Julia
wife.
James.
Nick only finds bodybuilders.
Yeah,
attractive
she's got
now.
she's got a 7-inch clitoris.
I bet she doesn't, dude. She's all natty.
She doesn't do testosterone.
Yeah, I bet she doesn't even have a vagina.
Yo,
It's
yeah.
all smooth. And
China
strong.
China
Just
had a big ass
muscle.
clit.
Oh,
It's another
yeah.
bicep down there.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Would you like to fuck a bicep?
Sure. Why
That's
not?
that's a thing in like strong girl
As long as
porn.
it's Russian, you know? As long as it's from the Orient.
And you're filming it on a dash cam.
What's up with those Russians that are like half Asian looking? You know,
Well,
like
it's a
Kazakhs
Kazakhs.
It's a
And,
country
and-
that extends
and
in,
Wiggers,
It's weird.
into
Yeah.
two
Chinese
continents.
Muslims.
Oh, is that really what they're
Uyghurs.
They're
called?
called Wiggers.
Wigger.
Oh, that's awesome.
UIG.
Wiggers.
No, it's
Is their
it
favorite
starts with a
rapper
U.
Eminem?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they ride fucking.
Are you sure that's not just because in the Russian alphabet the U's upside down?
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah,
Zach.
dude.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a good one.
that's a
W's
real ass joke
and-
from a real ass dude.
First
Yeah,
of all-
look, first of all, this isn't one of those N-word saying podcasts you might be familiar with over at Gas Digital. Whether you know this or not, Adam's other podcast, Chapo Trap House, which has been described as NPR for people who say cuss words,
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
is also filmed in this studio.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here.
So we don't use slurs in here, Zach.
no.
The N in NPR does not stand what I thought for.
I think
Is
we
there
did
a board? Is
I
there?
think we did that on.
We actually did that joke. That's what would happen if Anthony Cumia, when Trump got elected, we said he gets NPR.
Oh, yeah.
And they changed it to you know what Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, that was what it was.
Is there like a whiteboard at Gas Digital? It's like days without saying the N word, or is it just
Zero?
always at zero?
It's blank.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh fuck.
I feel like everything in that apartment was given to them for free by somebody sponsoring the show.
A lot of the equipment actually they've bought.
Oh,
Ralph
really?
is also independently well. Our co-owner. Is
I mean, he might as
independently wealthy.
he should be. That apartment's fucking gorgeous.
It's beautiful. I can't imagine what. Can you imagine how easy life would be to bring a girl home
Oh my
and the
God.
apartment, the elevator
yeah.
just opens into
Opens
your
in
house?
yeah.
Also, if you're like 6'9",
6'9",
that's the reason he has all that shit.
pretty good looking guy.
Yeah, they just
independently
give it to
wealthy.
him.
Sounds like he had an easy ass life.
Yeah, he did.
Fuck Ralph, dude.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Why don't you come down here to the real world?
Yeah, Ralph.
People work
suck
for a
this
living.
dick. Thank you for having us, though.
You know how hard I had to
Skankfest
work
was
to
fun.
get
Yeah, it's
all
great.
these electronics?
Yeah, dude. Not very.
Not very. I just waited around for a very long time until somebody made the mistake of paying me.
Yeah, thousands of people pay us for some reason. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
You make stimulating conversations like this possible.
Okay.
I was going to see how long we could go with silence.
Just,
the last show
As
we
a
did,
bit.
Zach, we just did alphabets for like
yeah, we talked
40
about the
minutes.
different kinds of alphabets that there are.
Do you know any strange alphabets?
Not a one.
No. Where'd you grow up?
Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah, like 15 minutes out of the city.
Oh,
So-
Jersey alphabet. We'll
Yeah,
do
yeah,
the
what's
Jersey
that?
alphabet.
Hey.
A.
There
A
it
is
is.
just A.
We're not going to top
bitch,
A. A, bitch.
Cunt.
Gabagool is C.
Cunt.
Yeah, no, it's capital.
C is
yeah.
Gabagool.
Yeah.
Yes.
D is the alphabet. D apostrophe alphabet.
Tony D'Alphabetiliani.
E is A again. That one comes
E is
back.
exits 1 through 26.
That's funny. F is forget about it.
Of course.
G is
Gabagool again.
Gabagool again, or just the get about it part of forget about it. Yeah, G. H is the forget about it.
The head.
F through I is all forget.
Forget about it.
That's all just spelled out there.
S is Sopranos.
Okay, we don't need to jump
skipping
all the way to
around.
S.
Yeah,
That's
that's
like
a
half
big.
the alphabet.
I saw
I
the
thought we were at
alphabet
S.
is it's
No,
26
forget about
letters.
This is for Stavros not committing to the bit.
Okay, what do we got after that?
J.
No, J.
Jersey Pride.
Jersey,
Yeah, there you go.
mhm.
Jersey. Jersey Shore.
Jersey
K.
Shore.
I is.
By the way, great
Italians.
Of course.
Or IROC, Italian retards out cruising. That's his own little sub chunk of the alphabet.
What's K? All the kikes.
There you go. Okay,
Yeah.
someone had to say it.
Okay.
Thanks. That's what you're
J-
here
JK,
for.
yeah.
Adam.
I'm allowed
That's what
to.
you earn most of your money for.
I
Everyone
try to
who
say
says
it every
L is
yeah.
lasagna.
Of course.
You know,
M.
it's the Garfield state.
M
That's
is
what-
Maron.
Muli or Madon?
That's actually pretty funny. New Jersey being the Garfield state
Yeah.
instead of the Garden State.
We hate Mondays.
Yeah. Mondays, get out of here.
Hey, fuck you, Odie. Yeah.
You are right about M being Mooly, by the way.
M is
100%.
Mooly?
Yeah.
There was one black kid in my high school for a while, and his name was Vin Cooley, and everyone called him, but like not in a mean
Incredible.
way.
Yeah, Cooley the
he
Mooly.
answered to the name Cooley the Mooly.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my
Muli the
god.
Muli sounds like a minor character
was-
in The
yeah.
Godfather.
No hate behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no hate behind calling the one black guy a racial slur.
A racial slur.
Yeah, and he totally went along with it. I mean, we would kill him otherwise, but you know, it was better than the jungles of Africa. I can tell you that.
Jesus.
That's why he went with that.
Poor Thomas Loon Cricket.
Oh, fuck. So that's awesome. So Muli gets used even by non-Italians in Jersey?
100%. Yeah.
Oh, that makes me feel good.
Well,
for
when
some
you're
reason.
they're your family.
All right,
Yeah.
we all know what N is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did that bit with the last one.
But also true.
O. is,
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of them are just.
Yeah.
Half of their language is just letters.
Yeah.
They're very simple people, the
LMNO.
Italians.
P. Paisan?
Paisan.
Paisan.
Paisano.
Paisan.
PQ is
Queer.
queer. I guess.
Gue.
Queer.
No, that's K. Gue. Or G again. I don't know.
R
All right.
is-
Retard.
Yeah, retard.
Of course.
Sure. S is Stavros not committing to the bit.
I thought it was Sopranos.
No. T is
Turnpike.
Turnpike. Yeah, Jersey
course.
Turnpike.
Mm-hmm.
U is ugliest people in the country. Ugliest culture, I think. V is very ugly. No, seriously, they're very ugly people.
Okay.
W, right? That comes after V.
T-U-V-W. Yeah.
Dude, you know how fucking hard it is to remember the alphabet without the song?
Yeah, I know.
Can you imagine how many people would be illiterate if one guy wasn't like, just do it as a song?
Yeah.
You have to remember 26 things?
That's what's fucked up about DUIs, where they make you do it without the song.
They
I
do?
can't do it sober. Yeah.
They make you do it without the song?
Yeah, sometimes they make you do it backwards.
They can't make you do it backwards.
Yeah, they do.
If they pulled me over and they said,
I feel like
I've been pulled over. I did do, I didn't have to do a field sobriety test, but they made me get out of the car and they talked for me for a minute.
You've never gotten a DUI?
Never.
Wow.
I talked my way out of one.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
You're like.
I'm a charming guy.
Yeah.
You know,
You're
I'm
drunk?
good with police.
Yeah.
I call them by their rank.
Yeah.
That's a good tip.
You tell them
actually.
they're good police.
Really?
Yeah, with police, if you see a sergeant, you call them sergeant.
How do you know?
They got 3 stripes on their arm.
Oh,
They have like
fuck.
a sergeant insignia.
That is good.
Yeah.
That only works if you're white, 100%.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, sweeten the cake.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
put a little
yeah.
icing on it.
Yeah.
You're talking about other people like do that. You should never talk to the police in any circumstance. You know, it's like, well, you should if you can manipulate them and lie to them.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
not?
Bobby's so fucking charming. We got pulled over. He was so charming with the cops, making them laugh and shit.
Of course, do
Yeah.
that. If you have that fucking ability,
Yeah.
do it. Why not?
I'm always scared.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
always scared because I'm always riding dirty. Dude.
see, that's why you'll never be a good actor.
Why?
Because
Fear.
you should be terrified. If you are terrified and then you're able to charm people, like that's what acting is.
Yeah, I'm actually a better actor than you.
You need to
so
be. No, you're not. I'm
much better. Let's do an act off.
I'm first of all, I'm SAG. Okay, so
Are
I'm in
you?
the union. I'm SAG-y. In fact, I think
you
I do
are.
have to
You are a
join now.
Saget.
You're a Saget.
Bob Saget, a good comedian. Maybe that's what
He's
you
a
meant.
horrible
I
comedian.
know he's a terrible comedian. I love that. Like the
real sign of a bad comedian is when the closer comes with a guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking. I love that the Aristocrats was basically just a way to like let Bob Saget reinvent himself as not
As
the
a dirty guy?
faggot dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like people were like, well, Bob Saget he's actually filthy, actually. And then for like 2 years after that movie came out, I'd have conversations with people like, did you know Bob Saget is actually like a dirty comedian?
I know, that
as if
was-
they were discovering it or
Right.
you know, telling me about something that we didn't all see that fucking movie.
Right.
And there's no evidence of him being that guy prior to the Aristocrats.
None at all.
I mean, maybe his act, but prior to the TV show,
No.
didn't
He was
exist.
just a bland, like a
He was a
run-of-the-mill
fucking
comic.
shitty, the guy who
Yeah,
got,
he wasn't dirty at all on the Kinnison Young Comedian special.
Right.
exactly.
That's a great one, by the way. The Kinnison. Wait, the Dangerfield or the Kinnison?
Oh yeah, is he on the
Kinnison's
Kinnison?
on it.
I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
misspoke.
no. I know what you're saying. Because Kinnison was on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing he started doing afterwards to like make up for the fact that he was like America's dad, and he's like, I have sex.
Right.
You know?
Right. Because he would talk about like fucking Michelle
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
That's
Mary
how like
Kate.
after Cum Town, once this show fails, I'm going to reinvent myself as a children's
as
entertainer.
America's Dad.
Yeah, and everyone's going to say like, oh, well, did you know he was actually he just loved working with kids.
Nice.
Prior to that, they forced him to do Cum Town.
America's
Money.
frustrated stepdad. Nick
Yeah.
Mullen.
TGI Friday
Oh,
made
damn.
me do Cum Town.
Do you think Nick could be a stepdad? I could see it.
Yeah, that's actually, you know what? That seems a lot easier than being an actual father.
Yeah.
I would prefer to be.
You were born to be a stepdad.
Yeah.
You have the emotional range.
Can you
of a
help me with my
stepdad.
homework? Nah.
Yeah. I don't have any genetic stake in you.
I don't know if I can. Well, it's also like literally, no, I can't help
Oh,
you.
right.
So
Yeah,
you're on
yeah,
your
yeah.
own.
Damn, homework. I don't want to have no fucking kids.
My goal is to be the Dennis
I do.
Leary dad from Sandlot.
Who's
Just like
Dennis
sort of an
Leary?
asshole who's kind of hands off. And at the
Was
end
Dennis
it's like,
Leary the
yeah,
dad in Sandlot?
I guess I won't beat you for
Yeah.
losing my signed Babe Ruth baseball.
That's the thing though. With the stepdad, that's the floor is so low. Like the bar is so low. It's just like not being abusive is.
That's
like,
why I chose to
good.
be a comedian.
Yeah,
Because it's the easiest thing in the world.
it's pretty easy. It's
Fine
hard.
being a stepdad.
Yeah, right.
I actually think being a mother is the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah, it is. I love that Bill Burr
Probably
thing.
the easiest.
That Bill Burr joke he's
What
doing.
is it?
About well,
it
basically
recent?
whatever dumb thing you think you came up with right now.
Well, no, they say being a mother is the hard. Is it that?
Yeah. He's like, it's the hardest job in the world. Yeah, tell that to like a Navy SEAL.
Hell yeah.
Try being a roofer as a redhead in July.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh man, do you want to have children?
Adam
Yes.
does. He was doing his whole little I got baby fever thing.
I sort
right,
of do.
right.
Yeah,
As a
now
way
that I
to
turned
attract
30.
more mature women.
I think
into the
I
DMs.
think about that sometimes, but then I'm like, I can't fucking have kids. Like I like babies. I like fucking kids.
Uh-huh.
And I
You like fucking kids.
I like
Continue.
children. I use
Continue.
it as a modifier.
Period.
I don't not
Period.
a verb.
No.
I like children. I'm
he
good
just
with
got
them.
you, dude.
Fuck.
You just got by Adam.
Yeah. How's that?
I
when
have
you're a
to
bitch?
quit.
Adam just did the go into prison and rape the biggest guy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, the biggest guy's girlfriend just raped you.
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
Well, now I got to rape the big guy.
No, you're done.
No,
dude.
now you're done.
What?
You're not allowed to sit on the bleachers outside
No.
anymore.
If he rapes the big guy, then it's technically a gay recycling logo.
I'm gonna
You have
take
to
your
hold
shoes.
on to Adam's
Yeah.
belt loop for
and
the rest
before
of this podcast.
before anyone talks about raping me, reminder that I'm the warden of the prison.
No, I'm raping.
Not subject to the rape.
By the
rules.
way, I am raping you.
I'm the former NFL quarterback that got thrown in jail for too many DUIs and then led the football team
Yes.
against the prison guards.
yeah.
Yep,
And
that's
they all
me.
want freedom.
Yeah.
Stav's the insane guy from Escape from Alcatraz that thinks he's Al Capone.
I've never seen that movie.
I know, and it's an insult. Trust me.
Stav's the
It sounds
prison.
like a-
Stav's
it sounds
the
like a-
prison bitch from Con Air.
I've
Yeah,
never
yes.
seen that
Yeah,
either.
the second
that's who you
the
are.
second the plane
I don't-
crashes,
yeah,
he
I'm not
starts
that
putting
guy.
his
I
Do
guns
we
haven't
have
in.
seen
any
it.
dresses, boys?
I haven't seen it, but I know I'm not that guy.
Maybe I
I'm
told
actually
this,
Nicolas Cage.
maybe I told this story on the podcast, but I saw Con Air in the theaters with my grandma and my dad, and the plane crashes, and then that dude's like, "Oh yeah!" and he starts putting on dresses and wigs and stuff, and I'm like, "Dad, what's going on?" And my dad just turns to me and goes, "He's a very sick man."
That's fucking
My favorite
awesome.
thing about like Con Air and Face Off and The Rock all came out like right away, like in a row.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
When Nick
With
Cage was an action guy.
with one producer who made all those movies.
With Bruckheimer?
No, not the money man
Okay,
on those
yeah.
movies. The second the three were done coming out, he immediately died of a cocaine overdose. He literally just made 3 giant movies and snorted cocaine until he died.
Incredible, dude. That's
It's
beautiful.
the most 90s story
That's
ever.
Who's the
sick.
producer?
Fuck, I can't remember. There's whoever the financier was.
'Cause I imagine
He's got his name on all 3.
it's that the guy from True Romance, that producer,
I know
that
you're not-
cartoon of a producer.
Oh, I don't remember that actual character.
Yeah.
I just remember Gandolfini. I remember the
Jamaican
Oh,
white guy.
sweetheart, now I gotta fuck you up.
that was
a great
Gandolfini
scene.
was so good in that, dude.
Yeah.
I'll just do it to watch people's faces change.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
That was that stuck with me.
That's why
It's a
he's the
great
boss,
movie.
dude.
Huh?
That might be
That's
the
why
best.
he's America's
Tarantino
boss.
wrote that, I think.
Tarantino
Yeah.
wrote it. Yep.
Yeah.
And
'Cause
that was
they say
like,
the N-word.
it was funny because like I remember not liking Tarantino when I was a teenager. I thought I still don't like Reservoir Dogs. I don't think it's a particularly
Crazy.
good movie. I think
That's a fun movie.
No,
very
it's not that
overrated.
good. It is.
Shut
I agree.
up.
I'm
and
not
then-
just saying that
Hold
to
on,
agree
Zach.
with Nick.
I really like it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
watched
really
it-
like it only because I know what he was doing, which was because I
Yeah,
this
you're a
is
film
very-
guy.
This is very gay and pretentious.
I love it.
I feel like Tarantino's the hip hop filmmaker because he
Okay.
just samples
He's
better
sampling.
movies.
So he's
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
what, Rashomon
Yeah.
or something with Reservoir Dogs?
Well, and then it's Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
yeah.
and a couple other heist movies. He's just sampling those movies into
Interesting.
one movie.
Wait,
Okay.
how is it taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3?
The code names.
Oh
Mr.
yeah,
Pink,
yeah,
Mr.
yeah,
Moon.
yeah. Okay,
that's
yeah.
literally right at
Yeah,
Taking
yeah,
Pelham
yeah.
Oh
1, 2,
wow,
3.
really?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just think that like I loved it at 15 and it didn't hold up. Whereas Pulp Fiction,
No,
I
yeah,
also
Pulp
loved at
Fiction-
15
Pulp
and
Fiction
has
holds
held
up. Pulp Fiction
yeah.
is a great movie, but
Yeah.
Reservoir Dogs I just instinctually didn't like. I hate Harvey Keitel. I think he's a terrible actor.
What?
We've
That's
talked about
crazy,
this
dude.
before.
Have you seen the original Bad Lieutenant?
I have, and it's nowhere near as good as Port of Call New Orleans.
That is true. The
It's a
second one,
much better fucking
Well,
movie.
Anyway,
I
The original
whatever.
Bad Lieutenant is
Herzog
almost
never
unwatchable.
even watched the original.
Oh,
I think
really?
he just made that
That
movie without.
rules.
He's like he just took the name and he like just he did what he imagined it to be.
That rocks.
Yeah, yeah. This is fucking
That
movie
fucking
is
rocks.
that movie is amazing.
I'm going to New Orleans. I should watch it.
Yeah, that's
It really has nothing.
that makes sense.
It really has nothing to do with New Orleans.
I want to
also.
learn about the
It
culture.
was like filmed in Los Angeles.
yeah.
It's not even shot there.
My man Val Kilmer's in that movie too.
Val. Shouts
Yeah.
out Val.
Yeah, I mean, I love Tarantino, but for some reason, it just never held up.
Well, yeah,
Anyway.
True Romance sold me on him, and then Jackie Brown. When I saw Jackie Brown,
That's
I
my
was like,
favorite
oh, this is-
Tarantino.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I've tried to. It wasn't on Netflix.
it's sick, dude.
Jackie Brown's so good.
Tarantino just got engaged. Folks,
Oh, yeah.
to an Israeli, which means that he's pro occupation, folks.
Nice.
Yeah,
Deal
time to
with it.
BDS all of his movies.
Time to
Big dick suck.
Yeah, one of my favorite proud foot fetishes too.
Is he?
He's out of the closet and proud.
Yeah,
He loves
well,
those.
that's why they had that scene in Kill Bill with when Uma Thurman's like paralyzed, and it's just a shot.
wiggle
of her
the
feet
toe.
for like
yeah.
17 minutes.
Yeah. That's right.
The opening sequence of Jackie Brown is just her feet in the airport for like a 5-minute continuous shot.
Yeah.
And Death Proof is just shots of their feet out the fucking car.
Oh yeah.
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 That's also in.
There's a lot of directors like that. There's movies you watch where there's just a bizarre.
This guy likes to fuck feet.
Yeah,
They do that with
focus on
Cobra
feet.
though. They did it with Stallone and his boots. You see his boots come out of that fucking shitty car.
Who wrote that? It's another guy also named Sylvester that wrote Cobra.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
The cat.
Sylvester the cat. Yeah, Cernovich the cat.
We got a lot
Mike
of good Cernovich
Cernovich,
stuff.
the cat.
We got remember Cernovice? That was a great bit.
Oh yeah, that was good. The seafood
I don't
chef.
remember that.
Yeah, he's a seafood chef.
That was
he,
the whole
He always
joke.
serves ceviche.
Yeah,
Mike Cernovice.
that's the only joke.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
we
that was
said it on
you.
the pod. That was your
I-
joke. Yeah.
For whatever reason, I don't remember that at all. I like it though.
Yeah.
It's the only meal anyone can eat. It's ceviche.
Zach's a big film guy, though. You know, I feel like we should ask him about films. We're probably all
you
wrong.
know who isn't
That's
a
not
big
how this
film guy?
podcast
Yeah,
goes.
that is not what I'm here for. I'm here to talk about dicks. Dick
Oh,
sucking.
nice. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Zach's here to make the jokes that you guys can't.
Yeah,
That's
that's
true.
What,
Zach
that's what he
is
comes in for.
My
Snipe.
role is consumer electronics purchaser and sayer of.
That's right. That's
I say-
right.
that's
I'm
my-
N-word sayer.
Yeah.
Lord N-word sayer of the loudest N-word sayer in all of Northumberland. They
Yeah.
say he slurred a dragon.
He
He
said
slurred
the
a
N-word until the
He
dragon
slurred a
died.
dragon to save the princess, and then he slurred her. The final season of Game of Thrones, as imagined by a man who's never seen the show and refuses to watch it. Should I get into Game of Thrones?
Nope.
Now that I have this big ass TV.
Why not?
Who was that dumbass girl that said that thing at your
My
apartment?
friend's
like,
girlfriend.
I can't believe we're all like just participating in this
In the cultural movement.
Oh,
She's like, being
ugh.
part of Game of Thrones
Ugh.
is like
Ugh.
being part of a cultural movement. I was like, what, like civil rights?
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah.
It just-
she's made a couple statements to
That's so
that
stupid.
effect. Yeah.
Well, at least she's hot.
Oh.
Ooh, which friend is this? Does he listen?
No. I don't
Shouts
think
out to Adam's friend, who you can probably figure out who he is.
Yeah.
And his ugly girlfriend that says dumb things.
so. She's beautiful, and she said one dumb thing.
Oh fuck! This is awesome. He's gonna get yelled at for this.
He's gonna yell at.
He's
just
not
like
gonna
just
listen.
like that breastfeeding lady that yelled at you the other
Yeah,
day.
for trying to fuck her.
I'm sorry.
She had her tits out.
I'm
But
sorry.
Zach did say he wanted to talk about dicks, and I think we should honor that.
Oh yeah, Zach is our first.
Zach, what's the best horror movie?
I mean, probably The Shining, as far as just best.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you're right.
I like The
All right,
Brood.
what's the best horror movie I haven't seen?
The Brood.
Oh yeah, there you go. I don't know what that
What's
is.
that about?
It's a David Cronenberg movie. It's about a lady who gets sent away to like a new age type therapy camp. And while she's away, her husband's taking care of her kid, and all these murders start happening, and they think the lady is doing them.
Cronenberg has made so many fucking movies.
Oh yeah.
They're bananas.
I remember like 10 years ago, I thought I had seen every David Cronenberg
No.
movie.
Not even
And
close.
he's made like 35 movies.
And yeah, The Brood I think is his best movie. And
Oh,
it's,
wow.
it's
oh, The Brood.
yeah,
Yes, I've seen that.
yeah. That's
What
I
did you
thought
think he
said
said?
The Brute.
Oh no.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
The Brute sounds cool. It's probably like a big, strong guy.
Wait, is The
fucking
Brute's
people
about
up.
that like it takes place in an apartment complex, right?
more or less, but the lady's away at like a weird camp.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
And I realize it's a very good. It turns into a great body horror movie.
Yeah.
What
Scanners is like one of my favorite movies.
Very solid.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen a single David Cronenberg.
You
movie.
have.
Really?
You have The Fly.
He's in The Fly?
I've seen parts
History
of
of
it.
Violence,
on
Eastern
TV as a
Promises,
child.
Dead
Videodrome.
Ringers,
Videodrome is
Crash.
like the most famous one.
Not that Crash.
No, Crash the fucking one, not
Oh, there's
the
one
not
about
the
fucking?
racism. Yeah, it's about
Yeah, it's about
people.
people that have a fetish for people that have been in car accidents.
They get in
Whoa.
car. Yeah, James Spader's in it. Yeah,
You know
they
what's
get
great? Spider.
Yes.
I love that movie.
I've seen most of The Fly as a child on television.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that stars me.
Nah,
Just
you
me.
wish you were.
No, I
yeah,
look a
you
lot
as
like
your
him.
fly.
No,
You're
I'm
the
pretty
ugly
hot.
The
version.
bug.
No,
Actually,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
hot.
You
fucking
played the
idiot.
bug.
You walked right into that one, didn't you?
No, I look
Piece
like
of shit.
No, I look like
Yeah, they hired a handsome version of you to be the beginning, and then you were the fly.
I'm the beginning.
No, bitch, you're not.
Stops the blob.
I'm
No.
the beginning.
Yes.
You're the blob.
No, I am not.
Yeah.
Stav's the principal from Billy Madison.
Yeah, he chases.
Nah,
Stav
yeah.
plays a blob monster that chases people by staying stationary, but he continues to eat until he expands into their area.
Ah.
They run away, but Stav is hooked up
What
to
am
a
I eating?
cholesterol machine.
What am I eating?
He's got a tube in his mouth that goes
tasty?
directly into a
What am I
Krispy
eating?
Kreme.
You're eating artisanal mayonnaise.
Just mayo?
Yeah.
Nothing fun?
Yeah,
like
because
chewy?
a crack ass white boy like you can't.
I'm not. First of all, you're a crack ass, mayo ass
You're
white
the
boy.
crack ass
It's
white
true.
boy.
I'm olive oil, baby.
You can't handle the.
I'm
the
aioli,
Chipotle
you're
ma-
mayo.
the Chipotle.
I'm
mayo.
aioli, you're mayo.
Fuck that.
You're
dude.
Miracle Whip.
I'm mustard. I'm spicy brown deli mustard.
That's fine.
I'm
not
horse
that
Zero
Horseradish.
calories, a little bit of sodium. The best condiment.
It's not the best condiment.
It's the best condiment.
Absolutely
Hot
not.
Spice brown mustard, definitely.
You
Yeah,
think so?
Thank you, Zach.
Over an aioli?
Yes, over an aioli.
Aioli is just mayo.
It's just mayonnaise.
Yeah, but with fun spices.
What the fuck?
Wait,
What is
like
the versatility? in that?
Sriracha.
You fucking top off a fucking sandwich with it. It's delicious.
Is Russian dressing? You should just call
What's
it
the
ketchup
versatile
aioli.
fucking mustard? It's one note.
Literally every sandwich.
Yeah, mustard
put
has
mayo on every
complexity.
sandwich.
Hot dogs.
All right,
Macaroni
hot
and
dogs. You got
cheese.
me. Macaroni and cheese. What the fuck? You're
Try
putting
it.
mustard.
Try it, dude.
What?
Put
Have you
spicy
done
brown
that?
mustard and some stovetop mac and cheese and tell me
Ugh,
it tastes bad.
No, thank you.
Put
I'm
a little
out on
tuna
that.
fish in there also. That's
Matt
good.
from
Now, tuna and mayo. Now we're talking.
Tuna and spicy brown mustard and macaroni and cheese.
Absolutely.
Matt
not.
from
That sounds
Trap
horrible.
House puts ketchup on stovetop macaroni and cheese.
Ew.
It's trash.
Yeah,
That's
trash.
fucking horrible, dude.
It's disgusting.
How do you know that?
Because he posted a picture on Twitter and
On the
people were
weekly
going
when he does
insane.
Chapo Trap House,
Oh, yeah.
they talk about it.
Yeah, I'm the seventh
Amber,
one.
can you
Chapo
verify
Trap
that?
House.
Does Matt do that? Do you do
Ugh.
that? Oh,
Amber
all right.
does
Ketchup,
not
mac
do
and
it.
cheese. Yeah, he still lives in the Midwest, dude. He's Cincinnati as
I
fuck.
thought he lives here now.
No,
Anyway,
he lives in Ohio.
Amber's leaving the room to hide her macaroni and cheese with ketchup on it.
corned beef hash, nice.
Oh, she's trying to suck up to my people.
No, I don't do that.
It's just
The
ketchup.
door slams.
Fuck, dude. Damn, now I'm hungry. You know, I'm on the Adderall diet, and I get very foggily
Adderall
brained
diet.
halfway
All right,
through
boys.
the day.
We gotta hustle. We got 24 minutes left on this one.
What have we accomplished?
I don't know, man. I fucked up and drank all that protein.
Yeah, I feel
This is
like
what
we're
happens.
wasting
I love
Zach.
it. We had like 2 good episodes, and we were like, we're gonna start stacking episodes. Because the thing is, I got to go to San Diego for a wedding.
Yeah.
My fucking dumbass cousin's getting wedded to.
We're getting wedded.
He's to
Getting betrothed.
Yeah, betrothed. He's eloping with some fucking girl, I guess, or something.
Have you met her?
I think I did years ago. They've been dating for like 10 years.
Okay.
But I mean, I never see. He lives in California.
You got a suit? You prepared?
Yeah, dude. I went to Hugo Boss and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get a nice suit for the first time in my life. And then I put a suit on and like, I just look like shit. I'm like a shitty looking guy, so I look terrible.
Nah, you can find a good suit.
No, I trust me, dude. I fucking went through all those suits. I got the right sizes. I looked at it, and it's like the amount of like tailoring that would have to be done to make it work. It's just like
So what are you gonna wear? That Adidas tracksuit?
I went to Target and got a suit for $80.
Oh my
Oh my
god,
God,
you fucking
Nick.
piece of trash.
You should have
It
gone
looks
to that
great.
place.
It
I got
looks
my
great.
suit.
It looks fucking
a
good.
Target
It does?
suit?
Look, you keep
Put it
hold
on for us right
I'm-
now.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to.
I think
Uh.
it's fair because Nick might have a target body.
That's true. Yeah,
He
he's
probably
meant for Target.
does.
But no one repeat that. He said it off mic. He
Yeah,
had a good
it wasn't
comeback.
funny. It wasn't a
And
good
the
comeback.
You
Yeah,
yell
wor-
because
no-
I'm a faggot?
Yeah, he said because I'm a faggot.
'Cause I'm a yeah, I got a suit at this place, Suit Supply. And it's
Ooh,
really
this
good.
motherfucker got a tan suit.
Woo! You got a
Damn,
day
I'm
suit?
actually on board.
Don motherfucking Johnson.
Damn.
Look at him. Wow.
That's the
Wow.
Obama suit. It's the Obama suit the Republicans got mad at him
Oh,
for.
you got a pocket square in there, dude?
Yeah.
You're ready to join Nation
I
of
put
Islam
a
right there.
pocket square in it.
That actually doesn't look bad.
Dude, wait,
it looks
stand up
great.
for a second. Is it flat back? Oh no, there's a split in the middle.
Little split.
No, you gotta
You gotta
Nick,
open
you gotta,
that up, baby.
You gotta open this. Yeah,
gotta open
take
that
a
up,
scissor
baby.
and open this.
Don't fucking tear my suit. Dude.
Not tear the suit, just open
You
the
only do that when you have to go. You first go
and
to the bathroom.
No.
You don't break the seal.
Yeah.
You need the flap, bro.
You
just,
shit through the little hole.
whatever. Just take a scissor.
Whatever, it
dude.
doesn't matter. The point is, you actually do look kind of good.
Yeah, for an $80 suit.
Yeah, yeah,
Is
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Damn, should we go get suits and
I
wear
don't
them
know,
every
dude.
day?
You look like you kind of have tits.
Yeah, well,
You look, it's like a Janet Jackson
I
suit.
have a built chest, unlike you.
I have a pretty built chest.
No, you
No,
don't.
you
You're
do.
weak as shit,
You've
dude.
admitted
You have a
that. You've
concave
admitted
chest.
that. Both of you have admitted
No, we
that to
haven't.
me. Yes, you both have.
No one has.
Separately and privately.
You have a woman's
not
body.
around. No, I
You have a
don't
woman's
have a
collarbone.
Well,
You've
did
got
I
a
have
divot in
You have
your
a,
chest.
to have a
I've
little
had
pencil
sex-
dress draped over it.
I've had sex with my penis multiple times, and
Your
can a
own
woman
penis?
do that with her body? That's not true.
You've had sex with your own penis multiple times?
I have. I fucked my dick. I've inserted it into my mouth multiple times.
What's the best wedding you've ever been to?
I liked actually. My friends got married in Savannah, Georgia. It was pretty cool.
Ooh, okay.
To go there. They had like, you know, what's nice is that their parents had like a nice fancy wedding for them, but the night before, all their friends like had it was like the kids party. It was
Oh,
like the
nice.
kids, all their friends had a
Did you fuck?
party. No, but I smoked a dab for the first time
Oh,
at that
nice.
wedding,
Zach-
and that was like real drugs.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Zach, I feel like you've been to like a fun Halloween themed wedding or some shit.
I purposely don't go to weddings.
Oh, really? Why?
I just don't want to be involved.
Yeah, but
Really?
you have to, right? I mean, you can't just like blow off people's shit.
You've never been to a
completely
wedding?
blown off so many people's weddings.
Really?
Yeah, I guess that
Who's the
makes
closest
sense.
family member
Yeah, but-
you've blown off?
Oh, I don't have any brothers or sisters or
Okay,
anything, so
okay.
nobody really. I didn't go to my dad's wedding.
That's funny.
That's funny as shit. Where was it?
Somewhere in upstate New York. I went to the reception like a piece of shit.
Hell yeah.
Just the reception?
Yeah.
Did your dad have open bar?
What? No, my
No.
dad's 30 years sober. It was alcoholless.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
your dad. Don't go to that
fuck.
wedding.
Yeah, well then, if there's no alcohol, then I guess by going to the reception, you did.
I went to
kinda
a
go
really
the
bad
ceremony.
wedding, and that was the most fun I had. I went to friends of mine from that I was in a movie with, and those two actors got married, and it was only great because it was like a destination wedding, like outside of Woodstock, New
Uh-huh.
York,
Oh, yeah. It's really pretty up there.
and no one showed up for it. So it was just empty seats,
Holy shit.
and like a bunch of us went in a bus.
No one showed up for their wedding?
And it was it was just like sad
Oh my
and wonderful.
God. Were they upset as shit?
No, because they were so egotistical. Like they're like, yeah, we wanted a small wedding.
Oh
then I was,
my
and
God.
then I was like, where are all these chairs here?
Jesus Christ. Imagine no one showing up to your wedding.
I don't want to have one.
You don't want to have a wedding?
No.
What?
No.
You
I
don't want to be a princess
It's
for
too
a day?
political, dude. Everyone gets in fights with their parents
It's
before
too
a wedding.
political?
Yeah. Your parents get offended by something their parents want, and then their parents get offended. I don't want to deal with that. My parents are going to be not going to be easy.
That's
They're going to
true.
be like, we want 15 minutes of Jewish dancing, and I'm like, no, we get at least we're going to get max 10.
What's Jewish dancing? The chair
Actually,
thing?
straight
the
up-
chair thing seems fun.
I gotta say, I hate most everything.
I would love to see them try to lift you up on a chair, so the legs.
That was
snap
hanging
off.
out there for a while.
I hate most everything about
The
Judaism.
idea of me ever being off the ground, it seems fun to me.
Yeah, I want to have my fucking wedding on a plane.
Jewish dancing at weddings is actually like one of the only things I enjoy about being Jewish.
It's
It's so lit, dude. Yeah, and then all your non-Jewish friends who are there are like, "Fuck, this is like."
Was that a Jewish song or like the theme
Yeah,
song
he's doing
of the
Hava
game show?
Nagila.
That's
Yeah, that's the second part, dude.
second
What's
part,
the
the
second
fun,
part?
fast part where you dance. Everyone
Dance
holds
is the
hands.
first part. The whole thing is dancing.
Nah. It picks up, right? The second part picks up.
Yeah,
Bitch.
Whatever. You're never getting on that chair, you fat piece of shit.
dude.
I'll get on that chair.
Stop. You
Fucking
should marry
a
a
rascal
Jew.
scooter, maybe.
You should get
That's fine.
you should get circed up and marry a Jew, dude.
I'd marry a Jew. I like Jews.
Yeah. What if she makes you guillotine that little?
The little hog.
Yeah. Robin Hood Men in Tights
She
style.
makes me
Fuck
chop the
that shit,
snout off
dude.
my
I'm never
hog.
getting married. I'm going insane. That's my plan.
You're gonna
In
join a
fucking
clown
mansion.
posse.
No. I'm getting a big house. Put a movie theater in it. Start collecting my piss in jars. Grow my fingernails out real long.
Hell yeah.
Wait till my bipolar disorder kicks back in. You know.
Yes.
Learn how to fly planes.
Get real crazy. I actually was looking into getting my pilot's license.
That's pretty cool.
It's
No,
not
you
that
can't.
expensive.
That movie's not that bad.
The Aviator?
Yeah.
Aviator's great.
Yeah. I remember people saying it wasn't that good.
That's
but-
because it came out after Gangs of New York, which was like a complete piece of shit.
Yeah, it's better
And
than Gangs of New York.
Fucking, yeah, the bar was so low. I guess people didn't have much faith in Score. I know I didn't. Speaking from my experience, I was so disappointed by Gangs of New York that I was like hoping The Aviator would be a lot better than it was, and it was just sort of okay.
Right.
But I went back and watched it again, and it was, I love it.
Yeah. Never seen it. Saw Gangs in New York. Do you want to get married? I want to hear about Zach. If Zach wants to get married, though, you know.
Yeah, do you want to get married?
What a stupid conversation.
Zach,
the fuck
do you,
up, bitch.
what is
No,
love
this
to
is
you?
fun.
I want to hear love from
Who's
Zach.
getting married?
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
I want to hear about
Let's
my
get
friends.
back on movies.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
I'm
haven't
with Nick on
seen.
this one.
All right.
Yeah,
Say
Take
a
back
movie.
my previous
Thank
statement.
you, Zach.
Say a
You want
movie.
him to ask you about this bullshit about getting married?
Say a movie, bitch.
We just did. The Aviator, we were talking about movies, and you said, well, I haven't seen that. Zach, when you dream
Do you believe in love?
That was Adam, to be fair.
I said that as a joke, dude.
I was joking, too.
Okay.
I was doing a big joke.
All right.
I don't care if my friends want to find love. I don't even care. It's fine, guys. Go ahead. Talk about fucking some gay-ass horror movie I haven't seen.
Dude, you should watch Cronenberg. You should go on a kick.
Yeah, you should.
I would actually.
You should at least start with, because it's their most accessible is Eastern Promises and History of Violence.
Yeah,
Okay.
those are
Watch
watch
those
that.
two, and
The
then
V-
I would
the
go.
Vigo-
Then I would go Scanners after that, then The Fly, then Crash.
I say Videodrome before the Crash.
No, I would say Crash before Videodrome.
Why?
Because it's like it gets more into like Cronenberg territory with Videodrome.
Yeah, he's like kind of stacking the body horror.
Yeah. I see
letting
what
it
you're
build
saying.
up.
I see what you're
yeah.
saying.
Because if you jump right into Videodrome, it'll just be sort of weird.
Mhm.
You know.
All right.
Yeah, History of Violence and Eastern Promises are more
I
straightforward.
really
Yeah,
like Cronenberg's son's movie, Antiviral.
I've
What's
never
that?
seen it.
It's did you guys see Get
I
Out?
saw
Yeah.
Nick want to make an
The
age
the
joke.
brother
Retro
from Get
vibe.
Out that was like obsessed with MMA.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that guy.
That guy's a weird actor. That's
He
the
looks
only
like
thing I've-
weird shit.
I've
drunk
only seen
Macaulay
him
Culkin.
in Get Out, I think, but it was like that performance was so over the top, and he was like trying to be like somebody else. Like he
Yeah,
was,
why do you do that accent?
he
that
was
New York
way
accent?
overacting.
Yeah.
That was like fucking bizarre. It like took me out of the movie.
But what the fuck? Wait, he was way overacting. They're a family that traps black guys and fucking.
and the rest of them were good in the movie.
Yeah, but he's like he can't keep
they
it
were
together.
good at acting. That guy wasn't. I don't
Yeah,
know
he's
what
like
to tell
the
you.
crazy son.
I felt like
can't-
he was a weird gangly dude trying to play a muscle bro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Well-
I felt like his face and body didn't match.
I felt like he was trying to be either Nicholson or Depp, or doing that thing that like Slater does, where he's trying to be like a fucking great actor. You say, "Look at this acting I'm doing right now," and you know, like the fucking hunched over the table and with his like loose mannerisms. It was just, it didn't fit the scene.
Yeah.
The character wouldn't act like that. He could be drunk or a little bit eccentric or whatever, but this is like an actor showing you how well he can act, and it was like jarring.
I thought he was kind of playing the fuck up of the family.
No, that weird dinner table, that was like, it took me
I'd
out
have
of
to
it.
watch it again.
Because there's things, and then people fall for it. They think, wow, that's great acting. Because that happens.
I mean, I
sometimes.
didn't think it was
like in
great.
Django, when Leonardo DiCaprio is like, you know, yelling and smashes
Oh,
that.
I do
that
declare,
his, well, he's talking about the skull shape, and he
Yeah,
smashes
he
his hand on the
smashes it,
table,
busts his hand open.
and he cuts his hand. And I remember being in the theater, and I'm like, oh, he actually cut his hand. It looks like he actually cut his hand, and they just kept rolling.
Yeah.
And then, like, a week later, they're like, wow, he actually cut his hand. It's like, yeah, no shit. It's fucking takes you out of the scene.
Yeah.
Because he's doing this big performance, and then there's a second where he realizes he's fucked up, and it destroys the momentum in the scene. There's no reason to keep it in there.
Anyway, Antiviral. So it's that guy, and he plays a guy who it's like a not so distant future where he works at a place that sells celebrity diseases.
Oh shit.
So people come in and they'll be like these like famous like pop stars or YouTube stars, and they'll be like, we have her herpes or like her this, and he's stealing them by giving himself the disease, taking them home and separating it from himself. So he steals this actress's disease to like get it before it's like on the market, and then she drops dead. So he realizes he gave himself something that's going to kill him.
Oh shit.
So like he's actually really good in it because his body works for it. He's like walking with a cane. He's like dying throughout the movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
tight.
And people are trying to hunt him down to get the disease back from him before he sells it on the market.
Damn.
And he gets him through this. The black market guy he works for sells celebrity steaks where they clone celebrities and sell the meat for people to eat at home.
Holy shit.
It's really cool. It's very Cronenberg. 'Cause
That's
it's just
interesting.
straight up.
Yeah.
They're literally like growing celebrity bodies and making the meat. It's really cool. I like it a lot.
That's cool.
That's tight.
What I wouldn't do
Zach,
to
have you
get
seen
Lou
Maniac
Gehrig-
Cop?
Of course, yeah,
I
yeah.
love those movies.
Yeah, tremendous movies.
Never, what's that about?
I just bought Shudder.
It's about
subscription.
America now.
yeah.
What Shudder?
It's a documentary.
Hot take.
yeah.
Shudder is like a horror subscription service.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But I haven't used it yet. 'Cause
I've
I
never-
rewatched Street Trash the other day. You seen that?
Of course, yeah. I love
Yeah.
Street Trash.
And it was like available on Shudder, and then I bought Shudder, and then I went back to it, and it's like available for free on Amazon.
Nah,
I was like, oh, all right, well, let's
bitch ass.
watch
They
it
got
on
you.
Amazon.
They got your ass.
I never
Street
got
Trash is
into horror movies just because they never scared me, really.
They
Yeah.
didn't scare you?
Not really.
Oh, Adam's
What?
too cool for horror
They
movies.
It's just
scared
a-
me.
it's a
I'm a
movie.
little baby bitch, dude. I get scared by that and roller coasters.
Yeah, it's not even that
Well,
they're really
roller
scary.
coasters
There's
are-
like a camp value, and there's an appreciation for like the
I mean, I've
filmmaking
seen
process when they don't have a lot of money and they do cool things with props and stuff.
You know, what movie's pretty sick. The
And
Omen.
it's like there's a humor to a horror movie, like when the pussy eating scene in Reanimator is very funny. That guy has his head cut off, and he's eating the woman's pussy with his severed head.
That's awesome. That's how I want to die, dude.
I made my family
last couple
watch
licks.
Get Out when I was at home. And my mom and grandma left, and then my dad paused it like 30 minutes in, and he could not stand Allison Williams. He just couldn't stand her character. He's like, she's fucked in the head. There's something fucking off with her. And I'm like, just watch the rest of the movie. He's like, you said this was a comedy. You said this was a comedy.
It's not a comedy.
And I was just like, please, can we just finish the movie?
I made my grandpa watch Grandma's Boy. And like 20 minutes in, he was like, what the fuck is this? This is the most horrific thing I've ever seen.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah, he was mad.
Were you just trying to have that relationship with your grandfather? Dude?
No, me and my cousin were going to watch Grandma's Boy or whatever. We want to watch a movie and like, you know, grandparents want to watch gay shit like Meet Me in St. Louis or
Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah,
Gone with the
I
Wind.
fucking love Grandma's Boy, dude.
Sunset Boulevard's great.
I
don't want
it
to watch an
recently.
old movie with a bunch of singing in it.
Dude, my grandma's bananas. She rules. I watched Dead Alive with my grandmother.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
And she's just sitting through it, and when it gets Dead Alive is a Peter Jackson movie. It's super cool. It's like over the top banana splatter, and like halfway into like the most violent part of the movie, my grandma goes, "I get it. It's like a cartoon." I was like, "Holy shit, you totally get it."
Yeah, that's where you get it from.
Was that a New Zealand movie? Was it like?
Yeah.
It was before he came over. Yeah.
It's funny to realize like the old people in your family, you just think of them as like bullshit, dumb old people, but it's like no, they're your relatives. Like I think I told a story about.
That's weird, Grandma. I always I thought of you as a bullshit, dumb old person.
You know what I'm fucking talking about. Old people, you don't think as a child that they
Grandma,
have value.
did you used to fuck?
Yeah, it's funny when you realize they did. Come on, the first time you realize your grandparents fucked.
Oh yeah, well my dad tells this story of like going to his grandmother's deathbed, and she was like this old, like hard
She was
old
fucking in it?
hard old bitch. No. So she was like pretty much completely senile, and so she was going through this like youthful like horny stage where she'd go lucid for 5 minutes and then talk about like some shit she did when she was young.
Whoa,
and so like he said he was like going to visit her for the last time, and then she just snaps into this story about going into the forest in Russia and pulling her dress up for like 5 boys and letting them touch her. And he's like, Grandma? And he was like, he's like, even people in like 1890 whatever were
they were old
were
whores.
horny and being whores and going into the woods.
Like
my first girlfriend's grandpa got dementia, and then he just would say weird shit all the time. And she had this fucking little like dog, you know, and he was on the couch one time, and the dog's sitting next to him, and the dog's like licking his hand or whatever, and he's like, I think she wants to have sex with me.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Did he fuck the dog?
He did. He fucked the dog right there.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
That's wild.
I love that old people fuck, dude.
Especially when they fuck animals.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Don't they all get STDs because they don't know what
Yeah,
kidney
fucking
hands are?
songs.
Yeah.
Because they can't stop them from fucking.
Because they all have Viagra and they're fucking.
Have you ever fucked an old lady, Zach?
Now my oldest is like 48.
Okay. Not
That's
bad.
an old lady.
That's pretty old. Where'd you
That's
meet her?
basically a
She was
senior
comic.
citizen.
She was a comic. Wow.
Yeah.
In New
was
York?
it Janine?
No.
Oh. I thought maybe it was Janine, the porn star.
Alia?
Yeah.
Janine?
48-year-old comic. Do you have sex with Ellen DeGeneres?
No, she was like an open micer.
Jersey or New York?
In New York.
Nice, dude.
Who was it? Just tell us.
No, don't
oh,
tell.
is
Oh,
I
Karen?
definitely don't want to say.
Is it
No,
Karen
no, no.
Fian?
What?
Is it
She's
Karen?
not 48.
Don't make him say.
She just has the skin of a 48-year-old.
Yeah.
I'm not making him say. I'm doing a bit around making him say it. I'm very tactfully not making him say it.
I don't know, man.
But making it seem like I'm making him say it.
It seems
for
like you
comedic reasons. Please don't underestimate my ability to be a broadcaster, Saab.
Dude, I'm worried
and
about
create
my friend
tension
Zach.
And drama.
I'm worried about him. I was worried about his
I'm
love
worried
life.
about you.
Why?
Your fucking legs look awful. You got
Yeah, I
bed
gotta get him
sores on your
tanned
fucking
up.
knees.
I gotta get him tanned up, dude. They're fucking white right now.
No,
Once
it
they
looks
get a little
terrible.
sun,
You
and
look
they're golden
fucking
brown.
awful, dude.
No, absolutely not.
You look.
There's
Your legs.
plenty of evidence.
Your legs
I'm naked on the internet.
look like Star Wars
My
characters.
legs are nice.
They are a little spotty.
They're a
I
little
will
spotty
say
because
that.
it's cold and they've been laying on this leather
from
couch.
the AC, yeah.
You know, and
so
it's-
those are
and I-
goose pimples?
Yeah, it's freezing in the middle of July stuff.
I'm
Yeah.
right by the. You know what, Zach? Fuck you. What was that bitch's name? Tell us right now who it was.
I refuse.
I'm by the fucking AC. It's cold. You got these leather couches that fucking, you know.
Yeah, the problem is that they're leather couches. That's why your
Yeah,
legs
your
are
skin
filled
gets
with
on leather.
varicose veins. and
That's the
skin
coldest place
disorders.
to be, in middle of July on a leather couch.
Buy an AC, yes, you cocksuckers. Yes, it is very cold. You know what? The listeners know that I will be vindicated. You know what I'm talking about.
You know, guys,
leather is cold when it's right by the AC.
I'll just say this about Nick going for Stav. There's an old poem from the Holocaust that says, first they came for the communists and I did nothing because I wasn't a communist.
Uh-huh.
And then they came for the trade unionists and I did nothing because
Okay.
I wasn't a trade unionist.
Speed this up. We know where you're going with
And
it.
then they came for Stavros.
No, that's
And
not
I
how
did
it goes, you
nothing.
fucking idiot. It would be first
I
they came
did
for
nothing.
Adam and I did nothing.
Oh yeah, first they came for the
You fucking
Jews. Yeah,
dumbass.
yeah, yeah.
Here's the point, though. I'll be fine because I'm not a bitch.
Well, the story's about you, so
Shut up, man.
no.
Anyway,
Then Nick comes for you. And you
Don't
know what
come
I
for-
do?
I'm not coming for anybody. I'm defending myself.
From what?
I've never once attacked anyone on this show. I have never done that. I may
It's
have
always self-defense.
I may have retaliated.
he's never attacked anyone the way cops have never attacked anyone.
Yeah.
He's always been acting.
I was
in
worried
self-defense.
about myself and fellow officers. I was worried. I love when cops do that. They murder somebody, and then they have to give that stock response of, I felt that my life and the lives of my fellow officers were endangered. And it's like, well, he said it. He said the words that get you out of
He
being
was
in
selling
trouble.
Lucy's and secondhand smoke is
Yeah,
deadly.
right.
Yeah.
I was worried about
That's
my
true.
life and the lives of my fellow. They can't even, like, personalize your fucking lie at least,
I know,
you know?
dude.
Come on.
Yeah, it's
You know what? I should teach a class to the cops who I've lied my
In
way out of
lying.
things with
Yeah.
in terms of how to manipulate people in a way
That's
that makes
right.
you think that they're... You know what it is?
You have been talking about
It's-
giving back to the community.
It's salesmanship.
That's right.
That's what it is.
Mhm.
You got to learn... Why don't you come spend a day with me at the kiosk?
That's right.
I'll teach you how to trick some 46-year-old divorced black man into buying $300 worth of ringtones. And then maybe people won't hate you so much.
Will you ever go back to the kiosk just for the love of the game, dude?
Do they even exist anymore?
No, now they're like all Israelis.
Yeah, it's all Israeli. I remember...
Skincare.
You know, it's funny. I worked for these two
Have you been
Iranian
to
guys.
the Dead Sea?
I,
That's
yeah.
what I was
Excuse me, beautiful.
Hey, sexy girl,
Yeah.
have you been to Dead Sea?
And then they touch your face and your hands.
They're
or whatever.
disgusting.
Dude, they're fucking great.
Go
salesmen, though.
get out of my country.
It was funny. I worked for these two Iranian guys,
Uh-huh.
and the Iranian guys hated them because they're Iranian.
Right.
And they would fucking the Israeli guys that worked there, and then the guy I worked for, he'd always be like, "Dude, they're fucking Mossad. They're Mossad agents. I guarantee it. They're fucking just sneaking into this country, and it's a Mossad cell." And then, like 2 years later, there was an article in the Washington Post that there was some Mossad cell
Whoa.
implanted in like those like helicopter fucking selling places in the malls.
Really?
Like
Yeah, it was
drones?
no, before drones, just the like
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like remote
Remote
control
control
helicopters.
remote control
yeah.
helicopters.
Really?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
That fucking,
So that Iranian dude was right.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Damn,
But the
those
truth
are-
is they're all Mossad agents, one way or
Sure,
another.
sure.
I mean, Adam
Mhm.
is technically.
Technically, I am as an agent of Mossad.
He
yeah.
swore an oath.
Yeah.
I made an. I
Games-
swore an oath. I swore an oath.
James Bond.
Yeah.
James Bond, the financial instrument.
Games.
Yes.
Games Bondstein.
Yeah.
We were all telemarketers, right?
007.
yeah,
How
we
about
did have
that?
some
Were you a telemarketer?
007. How about that one? Huh?
Slevin?
That's
Slevin?
a Jewish name.
Slevin?
That's Lucky Number Slevin, that movie.
Yeah.
But that's a Jewish guy in the movie.
Oh, I didn't
Is
know
it?
that.
I don't know.
Okay, that works.
How about 00 Levine? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Double
Can we- Zach also is a part of the telemarketing crew, Nick.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we
What-
all
what
worked
did you
in call
sell?
centers.
What did you sell?
I didn't.
I renewed business-to-business magazine subscriptions.
Hell yeah.
And
What
it
a
was such
fucking
horseshit.
scam.
Dude, I miss working in a call center.
It
such
was a
bullshit
level
job.
of lying that I missed doing on a daily basis.
I used to do telefunding too for the
Oh yeah, the
the
symphony.
BSO. Yeah, that shit was hilarious. You just call up like fucking rich old people, and you'd be like, "The orchestra really needs $1,000," and they'd be like, "Well, Okay. Just fucking write a check for $1,000 to the orchestra.
Jesus Christ.
I
Yeah.
would lie my balls off. I was the worst because it was. I would call people who had like really specific like business magazines, like Tire Weekly.
Right.
And I would never want to talk to the person. I would always talk to the secretary, but I would word it like, "Hey," because the subscription would be like a year. It'd been a year since they had gotten it. And they would just been getting free copies.
I worked at a pizza restaurant, and there was one of those magazines. There's a Pizza Expo or something.
Hell yeah.
It was a pizza magazine, and the cover was just like big fat guy at a podium giving like a speech
Oh my
about
God.
pizza.
Hell, I want to go. I want to attend.
Yeah.
The pizza conference? That sounds awesome.
Alexis is giving a keynote this year.
Yeah.
It is funny, man. When I worked at Papa John's, there was this manager that gave me a hard time about not having a visor, and so I kind of hated him. And one time I had to ask him a question, and I was like, "Hey, Kenny," and he turns around, he's like, "Yeah," and he was making a pizza, and he had just thrown the dough up in the air, and he turns and addresses me as if he's not doing anything with his hands, and then with one hand, he throws the pizza up in the air, and the pizza's spinning in the air, and then he sort of just like doggy paddles the edge of the pizza, like defying...
Whoa, he spins it?
Well, he can spin it already. A lot of guys can spin it. I can sort of spin it.
But I mean, he spins it and propels it forward.
He spins it, but it's in the air by itself spinning, which, you know, the momentum is keeping it up. And he threw it up a bit. But he's just sort of lightly doggy paddling the side of the pizza, making it continue to spin.
Right.
While he's like, "What's up, dude?" And it stayed up there for like 3 or 4 seconds, which doesn't seem
That's
that
my
long.
next trick. Sorry, wrong podcast.
Yeah. It's pretty fucking long.
That's wild.
And it was bizarre seeing how talented this man was at throwing a piece of fucking dough up in the air.
Oh,
and it's
man.
like, yeah, I guess that's what happens if you stay at your first job until you're 36 years old. You can impress me for literally 4 seconds.
I love when pizza places have the sign that's all in Spanish, and then it says "also needed pizza man."
Yeah.
I love that that's just the name of the job.
Yeah.
Not like cook.
Nope,
Just
pizza man.
Pizza man.
Yeah. Well, I like it. It by not making it, gender neutral, it still has some respect to it.
There's no pizza women.
Yes,
It sounds like doctor or lawyer.
Right,
you know?
right. President.
Instead of law person or medicine
Comedian.
bitch or whatever.
Medicine bitch.
Dr. Quinn, medicine bitch.
Woo!
I love that the title of that show just gets like progressively more derogatory.
Yeah.
It was already she was already Dr. Quinn.
Yeah, just call it Dr. Quinn.
Yeah. Medicine woman.
Dr. Quinn,
Yeah.
not a nurse.
Yeah. It's like President Hillary, law bitch. Government bitch.
That's a good show. I'd watch that.
Yeah, I would. Veep's supposed to be funny. I've watched an episode or two of that. That show's pretty
I
good.
think it
Shouts
was
out Elaine, dude.
What's his name? Iannucci left this season or 2 seasons
Armando?
ago, and it's apparently not as good. But
Armando
I haven't watched
Iannucci?
it since like season 2.
Elaine has
just,
been hot in everything.
I just got caught up.
She gets
on,
hotter every year.
I just got
Naked in Troll.
What? Really?
Completely nude, runs across a field in
Get
Troll.
out of town.
She's so hot.
Highly
Julie
underrated.
Louis?
in Trolls.
Troll.
The new movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Trolls?
the animated trolls.
Yeah. Oh wow,
Julia
that's
Louis-Dreyfus has a
Elaine.
nude CGI Troll.
Yes.
Very nicely
But
done.
I just got caught up on Better Call Saul.
Nice.
It's getting good. That show is like so
It moves
slow,
slow, yeah.
to build. I feel like they're going to go 35 seasons, and the very last one is going to be like a glimpse of Walter White driving through a drive-thru in the background. People are going to be like, "This is it. Something's finally going to happen."
Yeah, most of it is just Saul just being a shitty lawyer.
I
Right?
And
mean,
Michael
dude,
McKean
honestly, like I enjoy
being afraid
watching
of
the show, and
electricity.
I binge watched all of the last season. I like deliberately didn't watch it while it was airing, so I could just go through all of them.
Right.
So it is a good show because it keeps me watching, but I don't know how much of it is just me waiting for a moment to be like, "Oh, so that's why that happened on Breaking Bad."
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Because the big thing, what I hated about the end of Breaking Bad is like Don Eladio doesn't kill Gus Fring, and the reason he doesn't kill him
Spoiler.
is he goes, he's like, he says something along the lines of like, "Don't think your connections in Chile will protect you" or whatever. And they never fully explain his connection with that Madrigal company.
Yeah.
So anything that happens in Better Call Saul is just sort of like the two things you're waiting for is figuring out what the fuck happens that like Jimmy alienates Kim Wexler so that she's off the show and that she's not in Breaking Bad.
Right.
You know,
She's got to be dead.
she's got to be dead or something happened, because that is interesting. They have such like a
or
nice
he's got to be the first person. She's got to be the first person he puts in that witness protection.
Yeah, it's got to be something big, and like that's worth watching for. But it's also like, just tell me what the fuck happened with Fring. You know,
you could you could read a Wikipedia article.
That would be
and
fine.
Yeah,
I just
that's
wanna know-
that's honestly what Wikia is for, is like feeding it. Like there should be just some novelization of Breaking Bad that some nerd read that can sum it up for me.
That's what I
that.
did with Game of Thrones. I got so frustrated about like all the cliffhangers. I just read the Game of Thrones Wikipedia. I found out everything that was going to happen.
I did that with
for
a
like
much
2.5
shittier
seasons.
show.
Yeah.
The Tudors, maybe.
The thing that
That
I
shit
want
sucks.
for
I did that with Gotham recently, and I was like,
Oh, yeah?
the Penguin's gay? He's just gay on that show.
Hell yeah, dude! The gay penguin. He's sucking off the little penguins.
penguins are gay in nature.
Really?
There's like a lot of gay penguins.
Yeah, the male penguin takes care of the babies, which is
It's pretty gay.
gay
Which
as
is what
shit,
being
yeah.
gay is.
I wanted Better Call Saul to go more into the Jesse Pinkman middle school years. Find out when he learned how to say like bitch and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Did
would
you
be-
guys see the Breaking Bad? Which version of the first episode of Breaking Bad did you guys see?
I
I saw the one that had the nudity in it.
I saw
and then was disappointed with the rest of the.
I saw it
first
when it
season.
first aired.
'Cause
Well, I've
you know,
read the
there's
pilot.
There's the version that they shot, which has titties and a hand job.
Whoa!
Because originally it
Yes.
was going to be an HBO show.
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
So Walter White gets straight up jerked off.
By who? His wife? Or
His
just
wife.
Oh damn!
And then Jesse Pinkman has like a topless girl hanging out the window of his house.
nice.
And then they made an edited version for the AMC.
In the
Bullshit.
written pilot, though. Oh, you're right. Well, no.
There's two versions of the first episode.
The pilot of Eastbound and Down leaked like 9 months before I think even before it got picked up. And so me and my friends in college watched that like 30-minute pilot like 1,000
Oh,
times.
yeah.
And then when it aired for the first time, they changed a ton of it. Like I think the
Really?
whole second half was different. Yeah.
Oh,
Have you ever read the pilot of Eastbound and
It
Down?
is so fucking
It's
funny.
so funny.
It is so fucking
It's also
funny.
like very racist.
Oh, so
Oh, yeah.
racist.
Amazing.
Man, the weed boogie
I mean,
board
those are
is my
two.
favorite thing
Those
of
are
all
two
time.
actually amazing pilot scripts: Breaking Bad and Eastbound and Down.
Well, they're
one
awesome
for
shows.
drama and one. No, but just beyond how good the shows are, like
as a pilot script.
just as an example of a pilot script.
when we write the Cum Town movie.
I mean,
Well, Breaking Bad's good just for like how tight it is.
yeah. Who's
Maybe I would have
Instagram
stuck
you
with
looking
Breaking
at?
Bad if there was more titties.
One other like thick account.
What are you doing? What are you looking
He's
at?
just looking at some girl's Instagram.
Another fat person.
Oh yeah, me and Nick have a similar affinity for
Oh,
girls
yeah,
with
we do.
cartoonish butts.
Anytime I like look at one of those, it's always like also followed by Zach is not funny.
Yeah, that A Del Gabri,
I don't know.
S. Dot Adel Gabri. We talked about her at Ralph's, and she's literally like she'll take it, and she's got the top half of a regular person, and then just the ass and thighs of a morbidly obese person.
Yeah, that's who I follow on Instagram.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Mostly.
Do you actually? Is that actually what you want to have sex? The kind of person you want to have sex with?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like fucking a centaur.
Yeah.
It's like a different
Exactly
kind
right.
of person.
Do you follow? We talked about it on the last. Do you know Julia Vins?
Yeah.
Yeah, big fan of Julia Vins.
Oh, so
which
you
is-
like bodybuilders too?
No,
also?
Julia is a special case. I'm not into female bodybuilders, but Julia's like
No, I was asking Zach.
I know.
Yeah, no. I'm saying it's a special case.
Oh, you're both. Wow, you guys
Nick
really
and I
align
have a
sexually.
lot of
Oh, that's
a lot
what-
of crossover.
Wait a second, but you also fuck dudes sometimes, right?
It's happened.
Yeah.
I like getting my dick sucked.
Oh, nice.
I think that's the explanation.
Yeah, I mean
yeah, yeah.
like I let Adam suck my dick sometimes,
Yeah.
and Stav, come on, we can be honest. You've sucked my dick
I've
plenty.
never
You
sucked
don't
your dick.
let me suck your dick. You demand.
You beg- you beg
I
me to
break
suck-
into. No. I actually did say I break into your room and suck your dick against your will.
Well, I'm asleep.
Yeah.
Only because I can't demand that you do it.
Yeah,
while
you
I'm-
have no will.
But if
when
I
you're
were
asleep.
awake,
No, I wouldn't do it if you asked me to.
I've fallen asleep because
It's a power move.
when I gain an erection, there's no blood left in my body from my brain, so I lose consciousness.
I have a seizure every time.
you
I have a
have to-
stroke
yeah.
every time I get hard.
You have to resuscitate me so I can do
So I
the
blow
show
into your dick.
that you wouldn't be able to do without me.
Fuck.
Well, that'll probably do it for this week,
I wanted-
boys.
oh man, I wanted to hear more about Zach getting his dick sucked.
Oh yeah, go ahead and finish that story, and then
Yeah,
I'll turn
tell
off the
Stav what
recorder.
it's like to live his dreams.
Huh?
I'm just kidding. I made a
That was
gay
the
joke.
funniest thing. I
Yeah.
don't know why I'm thinking of my old manager. I found out one of my friends was gay who I did not know was gay, because he blew my old manager from Craigslist. And
Of
it's still the
Craigslist?
funniest thing I've ever heard.
Wait,
My
how
old
did he-
manager, he used to run a comedy club in the Village, called me and was like, pal, I believe you have a friend who is an actor, and I think you should know that he is a homosexual.
Wait.
My manager was gay. My manager was like a creepy old gay
But why did he
Your
out
manager
him?
was doxing other gay men?
And but he calls, he's like, just so you know, I was on Craigslist, men for men, and this gentleman came over and gave me a blowjob, and then we were hanging out and talking, and he talked about how he does movies, and I had mentioned you and said maybe that he should speak to you about maybe making some independent horror films. And he got all white in the face and had a panic attack and made me promise to never tell you that he was in fact gay.
What the fuck?
He goes, just so you know, your friend has a daddy fetish, and asked me to fuck his mouth while he called me daddy and cried.
Holy shit.
And I was like,
because he's an older guy?
yeah, he's like
Jesus
an older gay dude.
Christ.
Yeah.
And I was like, amazing. Why are you telling me all
That
this?
is
He goes,
horrible.
well, I told him that if he did not let me fuck him in the ass and blow me again, that I would tell you. And it has been 3 days,
What
and he
the
will not
fuck?
answer my calls. So now I am calling you
Jesus
to tell you
Christ.
that your friend is a homosexual.
What
Damn.
a fucking piece of garbage that
What
guy
a
is.
a normal community. You know,
Just blackmailing
that
each
just
other.
sounds like a normal.
It was the
group of
happiest
folks.
day of my life. I
Oh
called
my
20
God.
people to repeat that story. I spent over an hour and a half.
Dude, that is amazing. Was he a shitty boss?
He was a shitty boss, and it
Hell
was
yeah.
my least favorite friend.
I fucking.
Oh, really? Oh, so you didn't.
I was so
my boss
psyched.
at GameStop shit his pants one time at work, and that was like the greatest. But if I had heard if that had happened to me,
Oh, yeah.
oh man, I could have killed myself that day.
Yeah.
It was the happiest I've ever been.
Yeah,
Wow. That's a great story.
He
and that
asked me
guy's
not
name
to
was
tell you.
Adam Friedland.
Yeah, that's so funny
I'm
that
not an
Adam was your
actor.
boss.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I am an older gay man that runs a comedy club.
No, you're the boss. You didn't even listen to the story.
Yeah, the boss was an older gay man who ran
No,
a
he's
comedy
manager.
club. Oh, the manager.
It was the manager.
Yeah.
The guy that ran the comedy club was the one that fucked him and told him.
No, that was an actor friend of his.
Yeah, it was an actor friend. It was
See,
my
you didn't
manager
listen to
ran a
this
I
comedy
listened
club.
to the story.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
You
I
were
was
looking
finding
at-
ways to criticize you.
Okay.
I was
you ruined it.
multitasking.
Well, you failed at
You
that.
fucking piece of
It was
shit.
a
I'm
big-
doing my job.
That
on
was
the
an
show.
epic fail.
That was a fucking.
That guy, he did love to dox secret gay dudes.
Oh, that's horrible.
When we're no
That's
longer
like the
recording,
nightmare,
I will
probably.
tell. There was a guy who ran a bar show
Okay.
who was also a secret gay man who got
Nice.
caught blowing. a
Alan
dude.
Finn.
Same neighborhood. wait, same block.
Well, Tim Dillon's not in the closet.
No, same block. Hold on. No, not where they live, where the
Well,
shows
same
are.
block. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
but
100
like,
shitty
there's
shows
like
get
a
run
million shows.
That is- it's
on
so funny.
MacDougal. You can't say that.
That's
like,
It's so funny that the best. Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
No, the best and the worst comedy in the world is on that fucking block.
In the
And gay- and
Greenwich
also,
Village, yeah.
Yeah. Gay men.
Dude, it's
apparently.
it's really funny. It reminds me of Sopranos. Sorry to do this, but when they find out that Vito is gay, so Tony goes, "Oh, so he was getting his dick sucked by a security guard?" And he's like, "No, he was sucking a security guard's dick." And they're like, "Whoa!"
My favorite part of the whole Vito is gay thing is when Meadow is telling Carmelo.
Yeah, yeah.
And Tony comes downstairs in his robe and he's singing Aqualung.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, we got to tell you something, Tony.
Yeah. Tony's one happy day, you know, he's just fucking
Walk around, sing Jethro Tull.
Yeah. Your fucking top earner just tried to suck off your daughter's boyfriend.
yeah, I just love
Finn.
that those 2 episodes where he goes out of town and tries to live a normal
Johnny
life,
Cakes,
and
yeah.
he has to just go home to be murdered because the idea
He's
of
a
working
good
more
earner.
than 15 minutes is
Yeah, that's
unbearable.
right.
I know.
Because he had that manual labor
Yeah,
job. Yeah.
It's a fucking Italian morality play.
Yeah, that's
Like-
the best. Is that
Where-
technically they don't really work that hard?
Yeah,
they
yeah.
just hang out in a pork store with their friends.
Yeah, it does.
You don't
seem
do
like-
anything.
You
They
kill
literally
people every
do
once in a
nothing.
while.
They kill like every couple weeks, and
Yeah.
then they shake people
Like
down.
us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I know, man. I'm a fucking hard worker.
Oh yeah.
Let's get back going.
Let's get back to
TP Link.
the. Yeah.
I review electronics for a living. I review propane and propane accessories.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Effective management with web UI and utility.
Man, I'm still not over that guy doxing people just because he didn't get the fuck in the ass.
Yeah.
My favorite thing he
That's
said, he was
really
like, your
messed
friend
up.
is
Hold
a
on.
homosexual.
What's the story with the female comic that raped somebody?
Oh, yeah. They had her on our show. I wasn't there, but...
Can you sum that up for the fans?
yeah, I guess what I know...
The fans of rape.
is, I have a lot of crossover with them, so yes. Apparently some broad in some female comic got accused from another like anonymous source that she digitally raped a broad.
Oh, damn.
And
She
there was
digitally
with her
raped?
fingers.
With her
you
fingers.
mean.
Oh, with her
Yeah.
fingers.
Not
I
on the
thought you
internet.
meant like
I was
robot.
figuring that out for a
like
second,
you
too,
know, like I am the virus. You know, putting
and
sunglasses on.
I think there might have
Yeah,
been a rape
Matrix
kit.
style.
riding a scooter into where the other girl's supposed to be.
There might have been a rape kit with like an acrylic nail in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is what I heard, too, that they found she left an acrylic nail in
And
it.
now this
Ooh,
girl's
that's good
claiming
evidence.
she didn't do
That
it.
is great evidence.
And her
Harvey.
Good
and
evidence.
her defense is that she doesn't wear acrylic nails.
Oh, my God.
And,
I can't wait
yeah.
for that SVU episode where they're like, Olivia. It's like the cold open, and there's a female comic that's been raped, and Olivia bursts into the UCB or whatever with Finn, and they're like, "All right, which one of these males is the one that raped her?" And then the UCB instructor goes, "It wasn't a male. It was a woman."
Dun,
and then
dun.
the dramatic music plays, and then at some point Finn goes, "A woman? Man, get out of here!" And then that's how the episode goes.
That would be good.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
so then she made a 15-minute YouTube video
Oh, fuck.
defending herself
But it was like, I heard about
way
this.
too early. In the video she says, "I did not go." She didn't go to a lawyer. She went to her psychic
Oh, no.
for advice, and it's maybe the funniest video I've ever watched.
Fuck.
And we were watching it on our show.
Wait,
and
so the story is she just stuck her hand in another female comic's pussy?
supposedly there was. I've heard versions of it with drugs and heard versions of it with alcohol. It just sounds
what do you
like
mean,
yeah.
just? I mean, if you're not trying to get fingered.
I didn't say just. I said, but what's the story that she?
Oh.
I believe the story is they went home,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
and I think the girl was fucked up.
I see.
I could be wrong, but from what I know is they went home. The chick was super fucked up, and she fingered her.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I'm anti that.
But in the video we watched, where she's like explaining herself, it got boring as shit. It was 15 minutes long, so we skipped to like the 12-minute mark.
That's because nobody cares about these things anymore. We already had a couple of big ones. You got to have a better story than that.
But at the 12-minute mark, right where we clicked to skip ahead in the video, the girl goes.
I mean, give me some excitement.
the girl, where she had gotten to in her speech, she goes, "Well, I mean, Casey Anthony's life got better," and it's the funniest non sequitur I've ever heard.
She didn't have the baby anymore. She was free to
perfect.
be a party girl.
Yeah, just go out and drink.
Was her stance that Casey Anthony was innocent?
I don't know. Also, in the beginning of the video, she said she would rape Lewis and Dave.
The whole Casey Anthony
God.
story is that she got away with it because she's a hot woman.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems pretty. She's batshit crazy.
I'm waiting I want Bill Cosby to accuse Nancy Grace of raping him.
Cosby's getting those fucking seminars going, dude.
No, he canceled it.
He did?
Yeah. Someone told him it was in bad taste to lecture people on how not to rape. For someone who has raped upwards of 40
that clip
women.
of him coming out of the courtroom and his
God.
lawyer
Hey, hey,
doing
hey.
the Black Power fist.
It's so funny.
I love
Unbelievable.
that so much.
And the hey is unbelievable,
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Hey.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
Stavros.
I liked Fat Albert as a child. Thank you very much.
Wasn't that show on in like the 70s?
Yeah.
They would replay it.
Would they?
Yeah, dude.
I think that you deliberately sought out fat media to enjoy as a child.
That's not untrue, actually. That's
Yeah.
I fucking
a
love
show about a fat guy. Mom, can we go to the library?
Representation matters.
Mom,
my
can we
friend.
go to the Library of
I love
Congress
John
to get the
Candy.
archives of this fat guy show from 30 years ago?
I
Remember, I
love
was telling you about my friend that I used to work with, the 450-pound bear.
Yes. Oh, yes. Fuck. That's so funny.
I worked with him at the telemarketing place, and he used to take cookie breaks and just eat cookies on the toilet. So he's away at some bear convention right now. He's a close.
He's
friend
a
of mine.
gay dude?
Oh yeah, and he.
Oh, nice.
But he like collects like fat celebrities,
Uh-huh.
like his last like big story, he was like, "You wouldn't believe who I hooked up with." I'm like, "Go." He's like, "Remember on Louis, the guy he was stuck on the plane with? Remember on Louis, he got stuck next to like the morbidly obese man on the plane?" That's like
not
his
even a
version
famous
of a
guy.
celebrity hookup.
Dude, I thought for a second you were about to tell me Bobby fucked that guy. That would have been so awesome.
But so he just like, I went to his house, and his DVDs are like in order of fat people.
Oh, hell yeah.
So it's like John Goodman movies, John Candy movies, and then up at the top was heavyweights.
Yes.
And I was like, "Was that like your teenage spank?" And he's like, "A lot of them grew up to be hot."
Damn, so this guy's fat as shit and he wants to fuck fat guys.
Oh, dude, I've seen like pictures of his like bare weekends. Like he'll go hook up with other like morbidly obese couples.
Oh my
and
god.
he'll like show me like pictures of them fucking. It looks like when you put stuffed animals together in like sexual positions. Like it doesn't appear to be sex.
Dude, imagine what that room smells like. That must be fucking
it's
horrendous.
like 1,500 pounds.
It's
fucking
just
in
like-
one
I was
room.
with him because I work with him now at my because we're close friends forever from a movie company, and
cool.
he was on the phone trying to get laid the other night.
Imagine it looking like you ever work in a pizza shop?
I haven't.
Oh,
Oh
watch
yeah,
a pizza that somebody didn't slap outright go through the oven and starts bubbling up. There's the big dough bubbles.
And he was on the phone with this
Rolling
dude trying
in.
to get laid, and he's like, "Well, let me come over. Like, we'll just have the night together." And he goes, "Well," and the guy's like, "I don't know. Maybe, do you want to sleep over? Like, what's the deal?" And he's like, "Well, yeah. Do you have a second attachment for your CPAP?"
I just got the best notification on my phone from the Regal app, the Regal Movies app. Today only, purchase tickets to see Valerian, City of 1,000 Planets, and receive a free fidget spinner.
Thank you. I will be doing that, actually. I'm going to see that movie. Looks like shit. Damn, that's so fucking funny, dude.
Dude, can you imagine being a level of fat where you have like, how like guys have like the drawer of like sex toys? You just have CPAPs.
Yeah.
Hey, you can sleep over and your tongue won't kill you in your sleep.
Fuck, man, that fucking rules. And you said the reason he was taking cookie breaks was because he was a telemarketer and he was eating cookies on
At
the
his
phone.
desk.
Yeah.
And the boss was like, "You can't just eat on the phone." So he just like thought he was being slick and just put the cookies in his pocket and walked in the bathroom.
You're talking to someone and chewing. That's incredible. That's your
man.
job.
Yeah, the people who work at call centers are fucking great. We had a big fat guy that I would draw pictures of in MS Paint, these like really mean pictures of, and I would send them around to people. And one day, like, the VP of the company was just standing behind me as I was drawing him. But I'm like, okay at drawing.
You're a good drawer.
And the fucking the VP just behind me was like, "Man, that looks great." And I look around and I'm like, "Oh, thanks." And he didn't like realize I was humiliating another
Cruelly
coworker.
mocking
Right.
him.
Opening up the company to a huge lawsuit.
Yeah.
If he had contacted a single lawyer and said that somebody's going around the company drawing pictures of me with food and semen all over my face.
He's got an apple in his mouth. He's on all these splayed
a
out.
cum pig.
My telemarketing job was so shitty, we didn't have computers.
What?
We worked off a pen and paper. And they would give us stacks of 100 leads.
Is this Claire Daniels? This is Marcus down at the call center.
That's incredible.
But we would sell digital subscriptions off of pen and paper.
That's
That's like
hilarious.
Glengarry Glen Ross.
Yeah.
and take credit card
That's
numbers
old
and
school
just
shit.
write them
Old
down.
school.
Write them down? That's
And like give
fucking-
them in.
Damn, dude.
And then somebody quit and broke into, one of the managers quit and robbed the office.
Of all the credit card numbers?
They never said.
Wow.
But I'm pretty sure they just came in and took a giant stack of credit card numbers.
Damn, dude.
My favorite ever was our boss was like this like crotchety old Jewish lady.
Mm-hmm.
And we were on like 30th Street in Manhattan, and across the street there was a guy naked cleaning his apartment, like with all his windows open, with a giant dick. And her and all the managers were standing at the window, and she called the police. And
On
she's like,
his
"This is
dick?
lewd. We can't have this." And they're like, "What is he doing?" She's like, "He's in his apartment naked." And they're like, "Why are you looking into his apartment?"
Yeah. Damn. Imagine having a dick so big you couldn't be naked in your apartment without getting the cops called on you. Is what I would say if that wasn't the case for me already.
The reason I haven't been speaking is because I've been in jail for that very reason. For the last 2.5 minutes.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Luckily, I got bailed out by the Big Dick Union, my representative.
I love belonging to the Big Dick Union.
All right, well, we should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, we got some nice dick stuff there at the end. We snuck it in.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Zach. Thanks for coming, dog.
Thanks for
Yeah,
having
thank
me,
you
guys.
so
Have
much,
a
dude.
Great time. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Check out the Real Ass Dude podcast, starring Zach Amico and some other guy.
Co-starring.
He's one of Dave Smith's friends.
The real
Wait,
ass
can I plug
Zach.
my movie before we...
Oh, of course,
Sure.
of course.
All right, I got a movie coming out called Returns to Nukem High, Volume 2. It's a trauma movie. If you guys like bad 80s horror, it is going to be debuting July the 15th at the Museum of Moving Image.
Oh,
We're
hell
going to
yeah.
show the original movie from the 80s and Volume 1 and Volume 2. It's going to be a whole day event. July the 15th, Museum of Moving Image. Please come hang out. It would mean a lot to me. Thank you.